something just clicked for us. I think it started defensively. We started getting stops. We had a lot of energy on the bench. Guys were getting into it, and that really helps us on the court get into it as well, especially defensively. That helps us get our offense better too.
First 10 minutes, there was no energy on the bench.
Yeah.
Quiet, and they were shooting like 70% from three. It makes it tough, doesn't it? Just talking about the start they got. How you had to try to match that.
Yeah, they started off shooting very well, and there wasn't a lot of people in the stands tonight because of the end of the semester, so all the energy had to come from us tonight. And once we got that going, the game turned around for us.
Previous two games, pretty good first half, tough second half. Tonight, I thought you played better and better as a team. As the game went on, how significant is that? Just play a whole.
That's very significant.
Pretty much about 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's really significant, and it's important to us. Coming off a couple tough losses with Findlay and Wayne State, we just couldn't close those games as well as we wanted to. So, and coming into this game, we knew that it was all about us and what we needed to do, and we took care of business.
So, what did you learn about your team? What's the way you guys play?
Well, I liked what I saw out there tonight, especially the guys on the bench were getting into it, and that really put a spark in us, and I really enjoyed that.
It wasn't easy, though. They hit some threes, got some free throws, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, you got to. Just how the game goes.
Thanks, Walter.
All right, thank you.
Opening comments?
Well, they had some good looks in the first half. Some that we wanted them to take, but they really ended up with some good looks that they knocked down. I thought Fletcher actually made more going into halftime than what he actually did of just 1 for 2. It just seemed the one that he did hit just seemed to be a momentum changer for them, and they got on a roll. I think we only had 2 stops out of the first 8 or 9 possessions, and the difference tonight, and we talked to the guys after the game, was we're down 10. Now, we're not used to being down early either. We've only had 1 game this year that I think we've gotten down early. We've led generally at halftime or through most of the game, so that was a test for us also. But we were down 10, actually 13, I think, with 11 minutes, somewhere around that in the first half, and the energy on the bench was still there. The guys kept trying to execute what we were doing. We kept working on defensively, and then they ended up missing some shots, and we did a pretty decent job rebounding. That early in the game, they missed 2 shots and got putbacks, 1 for 3 and 1 or 2 underneath the basket, and those are things that makes it pretty tough when a team's hot, and then you give them second effort. I think we were getting out rebounded 6-1. It may have been at the first break. That's not very good. But
When you made your run, it seems like you said they started missing a few shots, but then it seems like you're able to push it, get the defensive rebound, and then push tempo a little bit. Does that make a difference there?
Yeah,
Back on their heels a little bit?
and we need to. That's one of the things that we think should be, and we're continuing to get better at it, but is our transition game. We have guys like Will Bowles and Matt, when he comes in, Crawl, 2 bigs that run the floor really well. And, with Maurice at the point, there's not anybody that gets the ball up the court or sees up the floor better. Trying to get some young guys some more minutes, but that transition, and we scored a few in a row that obviously, because in no time, being down 13, we had a 1-point lead and an opportunity to make it 3. I think we turned it over, and then they came down and scored on an old-fashioned 3-point play. But I was pleased with our perseverance and our team unity tonight. We felt like the guys often, put their hands in and say family, and I think for a lot of the year to this point, it's been lip service instead of actually acting like family and having each other's back and supporting each other. And, it's 1 game, but we took several steps forward today just in our effort compared to where we've been. Really, in all the games, Kentucky Wesleyan, other than this one, was probably our best game that we actually fought for things.
They have to lead right back at the end of the half. It's a 3-point play. Kind of story going on. But you had to like how you came out. You guys came out in the second half. So it was just like back and forth battle, trading leads, and then getting
Yeah, exactly. And it's amazing what consistent effort and team unity, execution, and toughness will do for you. You know, you hear people talk about luck. I think you create luck. I don't really believe in luck. It's preparation and then following through with things. And certainly we shouldn't ever go into a game with where our program is now and, you know, not expect to win. We've got to go in and have that mentality that we're going to win every game, and it's going to take a great effort from the other team to beat us. And that takes time, and after losing 2 in a row, that can hit your confidence a little bit. But I thought tonight, every time they made a run, once we had the lead, we had an answer, and because we made some pretty ugly plays late, where we had a chance and should extend it to 10 or 12 going down the stretch, and you know, Mo and Khalid and almost everybody contributed to a turnover in that last, probably the last 5 minutes of the game, where we need to extend that. But fortunately, we were able to persevere. You know, they're going to look at the way they shot free throws. You know, when you actually shoot better from the field than you do from the free throw line, which was us, and you get a win, that's pretty good. You know, we had 16 points off of their turnovers, and we won that by 7 points because they had 9 off of ours. The second chance points are the ones that bother me, where they had 15 to our 9. But and we got out rebounded. That's I don't expect to have as many offensive boards when you end up shooting 61% from the field, but overall we need to do a better job there. But it's good to learn from a win.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.